Hey guys, just a quick update on the K24 BMW 2002 project. Haven't been able to work on this for about the last year because my dad just passed away, so God rest his soul. But I know he would be pumped to see me make some progress on this. So I got the K-Power intake manifold, so it's arrived, so that was cool just for fitment, just to make sure things were going to fit around it. Right now we got a couple of pads with tabs and the bushing mounts made. One's just the driver's side here. And we got probably a piece of 1.5 inch going from the bushing over to the flat mount there. And then the plan is to still build off of the factory piece that's down there to come up and attach to this one too. So it has a frame rail and a cross member bracket on each side. This thing looks terrible, but hopefully will be effective. This is the passenger side cross member mount. It's just a pile of weld there. You have to forgive me. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm learning as I go. But it'll be good enough to get it in there. And then that piece is going to be very similar to that piece of wood there. It's almost the same size. We're just going to end up coming across with a piece of flat stock here. It's going to connect that to that. The threaded piece, of course, will stick through the flat stock there, and we'll put a nice nut on it. And then I'll gusset this piece so it's got a little bit more strength to it. And then coming off the back of the mount over here will be the piece of tubing that's going to run over to another pad that I'm going to burn in right there with another one of those bushings, which happens to be on the bench over here. I already got it bent to match the bend of the frame rail, and it's already ready to go. So I got to take the engine out and get those put into place. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I was blessed by my friend's father to get this bender. So I'm putting this thing to work and giving me so many dies. This thing is amazing. It's gonna give me a nice workout. So then we got the transmission mount ready to go. This is an E36 Garagistic 5-speed mount, I believe. And I'm just using it to maybe cut up and add to get it to work on this chassis. We're still gonna figure that out once I get the engine mounts nice and solid in place in there. Then I got a time cert tool, and I can put in some extra pads over here so that we can give the time certs a little bit of extra girth to grab onto, and hopefully that'll do it. I'll be using I believe it's the 6-speed shifter, and I think I showed you guys that before, but I do have a shifter idea ready to go for that too. Most likely gonna have to drive-by wire the throttle. I think I could still make the box work if I needed to, but I don't think I want to because it's gonna be so tight over here on the other side. Just room for activities. So I may end up using drive-by wire and use some hanging pedals that I could probably get from Woodward. So I'm still figuring that out, but I want to get the engine and transmission mounted in place first. I was just using the laser there to try to line up at the center of the car there, so I know the drive shaft's pointed in exactly the right position. And shoot, I think that's it right now. So still working on it. Thanks for paying attention. The goal was to get this thing put in and mounted by the end of February. I just didn't think it would be February of the following year. So if you're still following this project, thank you very much. Any questions or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.